Hi, girlies. I've just had a mental breakdown. Not really. Trying to set up the camera and get it in frame so that you can see my beautiful jumper. I was about to put my knee up and cover my jumper. But this is my last video of October. So I was like, I have to wear Halloween Town. And I watched it the other day. Today's Monday. I watched it on Saturday and it was 10 out of 10. Very much enjoyed. Gonna watch it again. I'm gonna watch Halloween. Love Halloween. Michael Myers. Din, 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 din. That's not the tune. That's not the tune. Anyway, my skin is not looking her best. My hair is still wet from the shower. So, yeah. But I scheduled this time in my day to sit down and film this. So, here we are. I'm doing it now. So when Torture Poets Department came out, everyone was like, it's far too lyrical, it's too depressing, where are the bops, there's too many songs, I hate this. Cut to now, when Showgirl comes out, it's too short, where's the emotional depth, where's the girl that wrote folklore, and it's far too happy and upbeat and fake. Like, you're never happy. All the pessimists out there, you need to really get a grip. And before anyone says that I'm blindly following her, Craig Fraser, I don't like the entire album, but I like it as a whole. I don't like every single song, or I don't like every single lyrical choice she's made, or the fact that she's got a whole song talking about Travis Kelce. Like, Wood is just whatever, but I do like the album, and I feel like she gave us exactly what she said she was going to. She said it was going to be a fun poppy album, and that's what it is. It's just a wee fun time. Not everyone clearly can have just a wee fun time. Some people just like to be negative. My whole thing about Taylor Swift is not everyone's going to like Taylor Swift. I'm not going to not like people because they don't like Taylor Swift. Not everyone likes every artist. That's all right. Everyone has preferences. Where I have a problem is when people hate Taylor Swift for no reason. Because when you hate her for no reason, you're hating her because she's a woman. You're going into misogyny territory, and I'm not taking that. You're not going to mask it as, oh, she's so bad and no one likes her and all this. She's the most successful artist alive right now, so I don't know where you're getting that from. But I'm not going to rant about that because we're here to have a fun time with the Poppy Showgirl album. Hey Dorothy, do you ever stop to think about me when we were young? That was bad. Does this album hold up to my faves, 1989 and Folklore? No. And is that such a bad thing? Not every single album has to be album of the year, groundbreaking, never before done. I think she delivered on what she said she was going to. Like the Fate of Ophelia, Oh Polite, can't get those out of my head. They're just fun poppy bops. They're catchy. And what's funny to me is that the day it came out, I think I listened to it twice or three times that day, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, I hate it so much. She's fell off. She's happy now, and she has nothing to write about." Blah blah. Cut to maybe the Wednesday, so it had been out for 5 days, 6 days, and people were like, "Oh wait a minute, I kind of like this. This is kind of good." And then I was seeing TikToks, and it was like, you're a real Swiftie if you've liked the Showgirl from the beginning. And I was like, me. She is me. That is me. Also, don't hate on a girl because she's happy now. Like, do you want her to be depressed and in her torture post apartment forever? Do you really want her to never be happy and never find the joy in life? Weirdos. So, for each track, have I finished my notes on this? I have. I was like, hang on, I don't remember writing for the last two tracks my notes, but I have. So for this, we're going to look back at what I said in my prediction video, and then we're going to look at what the song is actually about. Easy concept to grasp, guys. Keep up. Okay, so for the fate of Ophelia, I'm checking my notes, okay, so that I'm saying right what I said. So yeah. Anyway, for the fate of Ophelia, I said we're depressed, madness is taking over, in the thick of it, feeling all the emotions post torture, post apartment, or post show when we're feeling completely numb and shattered. So, what it's about is being saved from this depressed, tortured madness, the heartbreak, the fate of being alone forever, like Ophelia, who was driven mad by love and heartbreak. And I don't know if I was technically right, but oh well. I love Fate of Ophelia. It's so good. Keep it 100 on the land, the sea, the sky, pledge allegiance to your hands, your team, your vibes, don't care where the hell you've been, 'cause now your mind is about to be the sleepless night you've been dreaming of. Did you like that? My cover tour is coming soon. Um, the music video was 10 out of 10. I did, in fact, say in my prediction video that I thought all of the visuals we were getting when it came out was from the music video. I did think it was Life of a Showgirl. I was wrong about that, but I was right that all the visuals came from the single. And they are fantastic. Very much enjoyed. And when she was talking about it and she was saying, oh, I wanted it to feel alive, like the Eras tour, and she had all the dancers and it was changing quickly and all that, I just shook the camera. Whoopsies. I was too excited. I just loved that. The imagery of Ophelia to begin with as well. It was just so good. And we seen her catch a football for the first time. Well done, Taylor. You're so athletic. We love this for you. So I'm also going to do what I did for Man's Best Friend reaction. I'm going to do my favourite lyric. So my favourite lyric for this one is, and if you'd never come for me, I might have drowned in a melancholy. And the reason that this is my favourite lyric is because it links to Lavender Haze, where she says, and you didn't really read into my melancholia. And it's just all linking together, isn't it? Because obviously Lavender Haze is about Joanne and then she's saved from her melancholy. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's big brain energy, guys. And so if you don't get it, I don't know, read a book or something. I don't know. I'm reading Quicksilver right now. Just to let's just stop for a second. I'm reading Quicksilver. I'm only a few chapters in, really enjoying it. And because the weather's colder now, I'm enjoying being back in my fantasy era. As we know, it's been highly documented. I've been in a reading slump since before I moved, and I've read one book since July and didn't finish Wildcard. I'm just not in my romance era at the moment, unfortunately, and starting Quicksilver is really, it's really making me happy. So I'm excited for that. And then the next one, how good's this? Right, listen to this. Let's just stop Taylor Swift for the moment. The next one comes out on the 18th of November. So if I time this right, I'll finish this right before the next one comes out. And all of you gals have had to wait for this. And I'll just go straight on to the next one. Fantastic is that. Love this for me. This is like how I read Iron Flame for the first time, like right before Onyx Storm came out. And I was like, oh, this is ideal. But now I've read Onyx Storm and I'm like, where is the next book? And it's not coming out till 2027. We actually, in fact, just do not talk about that. Anyway, let's go back to Taylor Swift. Okay, so her past relationships have just ignored her bouts of sadness and depression and have just been like, whatever, I don't really need this. And Travis, quote unquote, saved her from having to feel like that again, like her sadness was a burden. Because isn't that just the absolute worst thing? My hair looks crazy. Like, she is dry. She's dry here. She's wet under here, but she's dry here and she doesn't look dry. I really, really I'm really torn for my YouTube videos. I'm like, I should just film as I am in my everyday life, which is this. And then I'm like, oh, maybe I should put some effort into my appearance. Then I don't really wear makeup that often. I was going to say when's the last time I wore makeup, but the last time I wore makeup was when I went out on Saturday night and I went to see the Marleys. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. I might have drowned in my melancholy and Ophelia drowned. That links together. And listen to this. So I was sitting like writing my notes on this song and I was like, something's like relating to this. And it was the prophecy when she says, mine played out like fools in a fable. Like 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 Hamlet and Ophelia. I don't know if that is actually like on purpose link, but for me, for my brain, it is on purpose link because it's from the last album. So surely it's still fresh in her mind. And I love the prophecy. Me and the prophecy, we were we were soldiers together. She got me through some things. Yeah, I love that song so much. Okay, so track 2 is Elizabeth Taylor. What I said about this track was Elizabeth Taylor is known for her relationships failing. She was constantly under media scrutiny. She was an icon of her time. The only person that could compare to her iconic career is Taylor Swift. The imagery of her embodies life as showgirl, obviously glitz, glam, elegance, drama. I also said people will add their 2 cents when it's really just not required, and I think that that is ever present considering the reaction to this album. Like everyone's saying that they hate it and all this, and I just like, did I ask? And then you may turn around and say, well, Nicole, did I ask for your reaction to it? And I would reply that you're watching this video, so you did ask. But everyone popping up on my TikTok that says they don't like it, I didn't ask for that. She also says in the song, like, Portofino was on my mind, which is where Elizabeth Taylor had 4 of her honeymoons. Elizabeth Taylor was married 8 times, twice the same guy, which I find really funny for some reason. But 4 of her honeymoons were in Portofino, and then Portofino was on her mind. She also said, oftentimes it doesn't feel so glamorous to be me, which I think she spoke about a lot, like how her life is obviously very glitz glam and all this, but when she's just sitting in the house and it's just her and there's no one there, like she has no significant other, she has no one to talk to about her day or anything, she's just like, like, is the fame worth it? Because I don't have anyone to share it with. But now she does, so it's fine. So it's fine. Like through her discography, Taylor has questioned if fame has been the cause of her failed relationships, and then she links it in here to the way Elizabeth Taylor's fame was also linked to the failing of her relationships. And I just think it's really interesting that she can draw on these characters that were absolute icons of their time, Elizabeth Taylor, Clara Bow, Stevie Nicks, and relates to them in that way. Because I'm like, oh, that's sad, gal. But like, you have loads of money, so you gotta sacrifice some things. Is it Elizabeth Taylor where she says, I give up the car to you for someone to trust? And then she goes, just kidding. You're funny. You're funny, gal. You're so funny. Cried my eyes violet, Elizabeth Taylor. Tell me for real, do you think it's forever? The number one, but I never had to, and I can't have fun if I can't have be my NY when Hollywood hates me. You're only as hot as your last tip, baby. Don't know why I felt the need to get louder when the mic came to my mouth because it's louder the closer it gets. The chorus, I'd cry my eyes violet, Elizabeth Taylor, is Elizabeth Taylor was known for having really like piercing violet eyes. I think they were actually just blue. But she's saying she'd cry so much that her eyes would go red and her eyes are blue like mine. So then that would make violet. That's the imagery. Can you see it? Can you see it? I can see it. Because I have an imagination. When I had a PT session today, Sue Young said, shout out Sue Young. She was like, why are you so feisty today? And I was like, I don't know. I'm just in good mood. I'm just in good mood, guys. Also, I loved the New York mention. Big up New York. Be my NY when Hollywood hates me. You're only as hot as your last hit, baby. Speaking of that, that's my favourite lyric. You're only as hot as your last hit, baby, because I think it's so true. Because all she does when all that happens to her, sorry, when she releases new music is it's compared to the last. For example, everything now is being compared to Torture Poets. Torture Poets in this light is absolutely fantastic, groundbreaking. She needs to go back to that. She needs to go back to folklore. But when Torture Poets came out, no one liked it. Um, oh, I shook the camera again. Oopsies. Earthquake. Earthquake. It's cause my coffee table isn't sturdy. It's wobbly. It's not been put together properly. I didn't put it together, but I'm not gonna fix it either. Oh, also, I love the line, "All my white diamonds and lovers last forever." No, I didn't write the. And the pages. I don't know what. Let's just. Why am I guessing? Do you know I do this a lot, guys? When I'm telling like Victoria or something, um, a story, and it's like talking about someone I've texted, and I'm like, blah, 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 and then I'm like, hang on, why am I paraphrasing? Why am I guessing? Let me just tell you what the text say. So let me just tell you what the lyric says before I start talking about it. All my white diamonds and lovers are forever, and the papers on the screen and in their minds. So I love this. I love it because I think it is very sorry, mind blank. Let me just read it. Through social media, constant fan speculation, and her discography, I love the imagery behind that. And how she knows she's constantly being talked about no matter what she does or who she dates. Did that make sense? I don't care if it doesn't make sense because I'm moving on to track 3. Oh, polite. What I said birthstone for October. It's a moonstone. Speaking of moonstones, here's my moonstone. My moonstone that I now wear all the time. Don't take it off. But it's not that I don't take it off because I love it so much. I do love it. I'm gonna wear it every day. But I don't take it off because it's really hard to get back on. I bought a water filter and I haven't put it in yet, and I really need to put it in because my psoriasis is not doing well. Eh, just make sure the jumper is on display. Moonstone, Bejeweled vibes, fun poppy is what I said. And wasn't I just absolutely right? I think it is very much Bejeweled's sister. I love it so much. It's so good. It just makes me happy. It makes me smile. Let's just take one wee second to talk about the Fourth Wing references. Onyx Night, Lightning Strikes. Now, I don't know if Taylor reads Fourth Wing. I don't know. But my bookworm brain, when I heard that, was immediately like, Violet Zayden, is that you? What's going on? Made me very excited. I enjoy that. And I will live in the reality where I choose to believe that she reads Fourth Wing. Because then we read the same books. And as I said in my last Taylor Swift video, we're just besties. So we read the same things. Oh! This video is going to be so long because I keep going off topic. But the Book Club Scotland, I have a bone to pick with you where you're doing Throne of Glass now that I don't live in Glasgow. Rude. That's actually rude. I'm so upset. I'm like, I want to zoom in. I want to zoom and just give my 2 cents. Because as we all know, anyone that's been to book club with me, I love to grab the mic and give my opinion. My favourite line is, and all the perfect couples say when you know, and when you don't. Because everyone says that when someone loves you, you don't question if they do. You just know. You're never confused. You're never left wondering. You just know that they love you because they're always there and they always show up and they always love you. So yeah, I just really like the symbolism. Can you tell, guys? I'm loving the imagery of these lyrics. Like your person will love you so loudly and how you need them to. So until that happens, just chill out, bestie. Like it's okay. I'm saying this now. I need to remind myself of this. Yeah, I need to remind myself of this. The girlies that know my updates know what I'm talking about. Just know. Anyway. Oh, another lyric that I would like to point out from Opalite is you finally left the table and what a simple thought you're starving till you're not. Because doesn't that just relate to right where you left me? Help, I'm still at the restaurant, still sitting in a corner I haunt. I love it so much. I posted on my story when I was writing my notes for this that there's like a lot of things that I'm linking back from this back to previous albums, and I very much enjoy. This was one of them where I was just like, and as soon as I heard it, like you finally left the table, and what a simple thought you're starving till you're not, and I was just like, you're healed. Like, oh my god. I like that she's happy. And I think this is why I like the album, is because I like that she's happy. And she's creating and she's having a good time and she's engaged and she's going to get married and she's loving her album. And I love this for her, that she's enjoying her life. Imagine that. This is a bop. It's very cutesy. It's very fun, like I said. And Bejoled's sister. Happy, healthy, healed version. So yeah. Track 3 is like right up there for me. Very much so. Track 4. What's going on here? Guys, I'm not enjoying. I'm just gonna shave my head. Who thinks I should shave my head? If you do, you're my enemy. Just putting that out there. Okay, so track 4 is Father Figure. I said the man vibes times 100, but darker, sassier, and sexier. I think I'll be obsessed. Well, call me a goddamn psychic because I love this song. I love it so much. It's so good. I very much enjoy. Oh, it's just, and I can. Do you know how like when I said with? Did I say this? No, I definitely did. When I said no body, no crime, like I can see the music video. I can see it very well. I've thought about it for years. I can see, especially the start of Father Figure. However, I could see the full thing. I can see it as a music video straight away. Petition for that to be the next single because I really would enjoy a music video for that. And I want the portrait, whose portrait's on the mantle. I want it to be the portrait from when she died in Anti-Hero and she's like old and has loads of cats. That's funny. My favourite lyric is you want a fight, you found it. I got the place surrounded. You'll be sleeping with the fishes before you know you're drowning. The whole bridge is 10 out of 10. Fantastic. Just the way it builds. And I feel like I could scream that. Mistake my kindness for weakness and find your card cancelled. I can relate to that. And it's like the message of I'll be nice and I'll be kind until you give me a reason not to, and then I'm very much not going to be. Like, I will be nice to anyone that I meet or whatever. But if you give me a reason not to be, then I will not be nice because you don't deserve it. Yeah. And then if it isn't just the consequences of your own actions. I just got the thought of what if this entire 30 minutes I've just found is just like not useful because I'm just shouting and rambling. But we move. So track five's Eld's Daughter. What I said in my prediction was I'm scared for this. Track 5 is usually the most vulnerable song on the album. Eldest daughters are known for going through the ringer. Personally, can't relate. Obviously, I'm the youngest. Um, I have no feelings towards this other than fear. Um, I don't really like it. I'm not gonna lie. And I don't know if that's like first impressions, but like I'm skipping her when she comes on. I think Swiftologist said it well when he said there's too many different stories going on. Like she's trying to say too many different things and isn't focusing on being an eldest daughter, which could have been really interesting. When he said that, it like clicked for me, and I was like, "That's exactly what it is." Like I expected it to just be about what it is like to be the eldest daughter, and like the line of every eldest daughter was the first lamb to the slaughter. Like that's really interesting. And then nothing. What's my favourite lyric from this? Oh, I do really like the bridge. Sorry. Did I write a favourite lyric? I didn't. I didn't write a favourite lyric for this. Whoopsies. Yeah, I really like the bridge. And then I wish that the rest of it was better because I like the bridge. But I don't know if it's just because I can't relate to it or I'm just like not in the vibes or whatever. But I'm just like she's a skip for me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Don't arrest me. I'm sorry. Okay, track 6, Ruin the Friendship. What I said, no thoughts at all. I don't know the vibe and I can't think about it. I don't know why, but I have been skipping the song. No, I don't know why. Because it depresses me. It makes me sad. And it's very like movie vibes, like gives movie vibes in like 2000s, whatever. But when it gets to the whole, the bit where he dies and all this, and I'm just like, no. My favourite lyric from this is my advice is always ruin the friendship, better that than regret it for all time. I like the message of the song, I like what it says, but like mentally, it's just, I'm not listening to that right now. I listened to it today and I was just like, gal, like I know she's happy now and like whatever, but just the, oh my god, like, and this is why I'll always like say how I feel or whatever, and if anything like that, because I'm like, well, I'm gonna regret it if I don't. This is why I moved to Canada. I'm gonna regret it if I don't try it. If I try it, I hate it and I go home. But if I don't do it, then I'll regret it for the rest of my life. That's the message of the song. I very much relate to that, but it makes me sad. So for now, she's a skip. When I'm more mentally stable, maybe we'll listen to her. Okay, track 7's actually romantic. What I said was, I'm going to love this song. It's going to be my favourite, and I already know it's going to be a banger. I do very much love this song. I do very much enjoy. I think it is a banger. I think it is very snarky and bitchy and tongue in cheek, and it's just funny, and I really enjoy. I really do enjoy. Well, obviously, like the song's about Charlie XCX, and I've seen people saying that like she shouldn't be starting beef with Charlie XCX, but based on what is going, like what she says in the song, I don't think it was her that started it. I think Charlie has been talking about her behind her back, and she's just went, "Well, I'm just gonna write about that and see how I feel," because I don't know if it's because she's such a superstar and everyone knows her, but I feel like she's always held to a lot higher standards than everyone else. And I'm just like, well, if someone was talking about me and called me boring Barbie, then I'd go up to them and be like, are you well? Are you okay? Like, why are you saying that, gal? And this is her basically doing that. So everyone's just been really deep about it. I don't know if that's because like I like Charlie XCX, but I don't like listen to her music religiously like I do Taylor Swift. So I don't know if it's just because I'm not like invested in the fact that they don't really like each other. But I'm just like, I think it's funny. I enjoy. I want her to do a full album of just snarkiness. It reminds me of Reputation. Not the sound or anything of the song, but like I'll just do what I like. That vibe. My favourite lyric from this is "You think I'm tacky, baby? Stop talking dirty to me." Because it's so funny. You think I'm tacky, baby? Stop talking dirty to me. It sounded nasty, but it feels like you're flirting with me. I love it. Can you tell? Can you tell? If someone doesn't like you, that is in fact a them problem. It's not a you problem. If they don't like you, there's not much you can do about that, especially if you're like very true to yourself. You just need to be like, ah, you're clearly, we're just not compatible then as friends. Like, that's okay. You think I'm tacky, baby? Stop talking dirty to me. Yeah, and it's just better. Sorry, I'm just checking the notes. The whole if the person doesn't like you, it's a them problem, and you just need to laugh if they exhibit psychotic behavior or behavior that you don't like. Like if someone doesn't like you and they start making up stuff behind your back, you just need to go, wow, their life must be super boring if they've got time to do that. And then move on. Track 8 is wish list, and I said that she was gonna say the money's great and all, but I just want someone who loves me for me, and that's on my wish list. I hit the nail on the head for this one, I'm not even gonna lie. And I did think I would be way off because I thought it was too precise, but I was right. My favourite lyric from this is my favourite lyric from this is please God bring me a best friend who I think is hot. Because don't we all wish for that? Well, I don't know about you, but I do. And I love that for her. Like that's the vibes. I enjoy that for her. I don't really have any deep complex thoughts about this song because it is a very shallow surface level song. I know it's saying like I just want someone to love me and all this and that's like not shallow, but the whole wish list thing is yeah, whatever. But she got what she wanted, so snaps for Taylor, love this for her. Yeah. And we shall move on because yeah. Okay, track 9 is Wood. What I said. Why? Such a weird title, so strange, no thoughts, super confused, open to being amazed. Okay, so it's actually a bop. Like, the tune is good. It keeps getting stuck in my head. All of the innuendos are a wee bit much. Like, they're a bit much for, like, Taylor Swift. It's giving Sabrina Carpenter, Tate McRae. But I'm like, not in a ha way. It's in a in your face way, and I'm just like, ugh. But then I'm like, do you know what? I love this for you. If you're happy with that, like I love that for you, and you enjoy that, and maybe it's because I'm cynical and single that I'm like, ooh. So, so yeah. I don't think I have a favourite lyric about this because the whole thing is about the size of Travis Kelce, and I just don't want to think about that. That's not something I need to know. So I will dispel from my mind. I feel like I've stepped into a private conversation I very much do not want to be a part of. So it is a bop, but I just can't deep the lyrics because it's just not my vibes. I don't need to know that much about Travis Kelce, actually. I just know that he makes Taylor Swift happy. That's all I need to know. Don't talk to me about his football stats. Don't care. Okay, track 10 is cancelled. I said, rep coded, you can cancel me all you want, but I have my fans. My fans will back me. I will release whatever I want, whenever I want, and you will just deal with it. I was worried it was going to be slow and chill, like Slut, like kind of like the opposite of what it would be presented as. I love this song. It does give rep vibes. Like I enjoy, and it wasn't like slut. It wasn't slow and whatever. So I'm glad for that. I've seen people not like this song, but I like it. Am I just a mass consumer who likes everything? Maybe. Maybe. My favourite lyric is "Did you make a joke only a man could?" because that relates back to the man. Obviously. Um, yeah. Did you make a joke only a man could? Were you just too smug for your own good? Or bring a tiny violin to a knife fight? I like that I know a lot of the lyrics already. I mean, it's been 3 weeks. Has it been 3 weeks? No, it hasn't. Has it? I don't know. What is time? Oh, I also adore the line. Can't you see my infamy? Blah, blah, blah. Reset. I also love the line. Can't you see my infamy loves company? Now they've broken you like you've broken me, but a shattered glass is a lot more sharp. That is fantastic. That's fantastic. Fantastic, if I do say so myself. Again, she's an artist painting a picture. Like with the sharp glass, the broken glass is so sharp, and now she's stronger because of everything she's been through. And I know I'm being dramatic about it, but I actually do mean what I'm saying. And I feel like this is the gal from, like, when she's singing it, I feel like the imagery from Look What You Made Me Do very much relates to this. I see them hand in hand. Okay, track 11 is Honey, and what I said about her was that she would be upbeat, poppy, jazz vibes, shake it off, sickly, sweet, and yummy. What it is about is it's definitely not up to par with my gal Shake It Off, because Shake It Off isn't like my top 5. I kind of skipped this song as well. It's cute and I like it, and it is sickly sweet. But I'm just like, ugh. But again, this could be because I'm single and not in love and hate men, and I can't relate to that. So, yeah, and so maybe it's just a me problem. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. I need to stop singing so much in my videos. My favourite lyric is, and when anyone called me lovely, they were finding ways not to praise me. You are correct, Miss Madam. I think every woman can relate to that. Like the belittling comments, like when you've made an achievement and there's a reference to the fact that that's really good because you're a woman. I haven't personally experienced loads of that. I'm still very much young and still have time to experience that. I feel like this would hit home for my gal Taylor. Hi Taylor. You better be watching this. I feel like this would relate to gal Taylor, big sis Taylor, number one. She, as if we don't know, but I tell everyone that will listen, Taylor, I'm your biggest fan. I tell everyone that will listen, Taylor's a chartered structural engineer. She is the project manager on, and she's the lead on most of the sites she goes to. But she is also 5'3" and small. Like, she's tiny and she's a girl. So I just feel like in the engineering world, she would face those kind of hardships and would have to put in more effort to be recognised for her good work. Could totally be lying. But that's just, yeah, I feel like being in STEM, women in STEM, shout out Taylor, shout out Megan, women in STEM, I feel like they have it harder. Technically, I could be classed as a woman in STEM because my master's degree is a master's of science. Women in STEM. She's me. She's me. Did you not know I had 2 degrees? Did I not talk about it enough? Like, guys, I have 2 degrees. I have a bachelor's in international business and I have a master's in marketing. I'm so tempted to do a PhD. When anyone called me lovely because they were finding ways not to praise me, definitely clicked something in my brain related back to the man. Just very much was like, yeah, you're so right. Like, you're so right. Like, I'm shaking, you're so right. Okay, that was all. Track 12 is Life of a Showgirl, title track. I did say that this would be the single, and I was wrong. I said that this would come out before Man's Best Friend, and I was wrong. And I'll admit that. I can admit when I'm wrong. I'm a big girl. I said that it was emails I can't send throwback with like the imagery, but we haven't seen imagery from it yet. But I do get the vibes of Sabrina Carpenter in a Showgirl outfit because we would love that. Yeah, all I really said was that I thought it would be the music video and that all of the imagery that we were seeing was from Life of a Showgirl, which I was wrong and right about because I was wrong that it was Life of a Showgirl, but I was right that the imagery is from the music video. And obviously, this song's about being a showgirl. Wouldn't want to have it any other way. The story is incredibly thought out and well written. I can relate to and see the story unfolding throughout the song. And I just love Sabrina Carpenter. So I'm very happy she's there. It does give me like the build up at the end of like a theatre show, like the finale song. And then like that they're doing their bows at the end. And I love that it's like the closing of a show is the last few seconds and she's like, "Good night everybody," and all that. And it's like she's finishing the Eda's tour. This is where she filmed it. Not filmed it, recorded it while she was on the Eda's tour. But just that, it scratches something in my brain that that's like the last song and it like ends the album and she's saying, "That's us, good night everybody." It's like with Sabrina Carpenter's last song on Man's Best Friend is Goodbye. And then at the end of Goodbye she says, "Goodbye, get home safe." It just, I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay? You can't blame me for liking it. Yep, that's a wrap, I think, on my Showgirl reaction. I did very much enjoy it. I have been listening to it on repeat since it came out, and I will continue to do so. I am back in my folklore and Evermore era also, I'm not gonna lie, because it's getting colder. And Midnights has been making a reappearance for me. I love that album so much. It very much, though, takes me back to standing in the cold at Hillington Station when my mum dropped me on the way to uni. Because she used to work next to Hillington Station and she would drop me in the station and then I got training. It reminds me of that, but it's so good. Oh, earthquake! I'm going to talk about the docu-series when it comes out. I'm not talking about it right now because that could be an entire hour video. I've been filming for 52 minutes. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Um, yeah. What videos do you guys want me to film? Because until I put up my Christmas tree and make a whole video about that, I don't know what else to talk about. And I can talk for Scotland, so that's an issue. Yeah, let me know. Like, actually, like, give me ideas. Not going to Home Sense, Brooke. But yeah, live, laugh, love Taylor Swift, everyone. We have been graced yet again. And if anyone doesn't like it, don't text me. I don't care if you don't like it. I like it. Okay, goodbye, everyone. Hope you have a fantastic day. And now I'm going to spend the next 3 hours editing this video before the Blue Jays game tonight. Go Jays. We're in game 3 of the World Series. And yeah, I have my TV now. I have a TV now. Let me show you. And me, Megan, and Brie are going to watch the Blue Jays tonight. Okay, I'm going now. Goodbye.